concept of planets and stars. Quran author thought that planets are just lanterns. Some are made of pearl, lit by the oil of olive trees, and used to adorn sky and to be thrown at devils. Throughout Quran, his author displayed total ignorance of the nature of planets. Even the size, he thought they are not larger than a lamp. All Quran verses agree with this wrong belief. When one does not know the facts of something, he will definitely fail to mention them. And the Quran author not only failed to mention, or even point to the nature of planets, but he also did fatal mistakes about planets. He affirmed that the planets are just lamps for decoration and for protection against demons. In one verse he says, Translation, indeed, we have adorned the nearest heaven with an adornment of planets, and as protection against every rebellious devil. In another verse, he explained his concept of this decoration. Translation, and we adorned the nearest heaven with lamps and as protection. That is the determination of the exalted in might, the knowing. In the first verse he said the sky is decorated by the planets. In the second verse he said this decoration is lamps. In the following verse he confirmed the above two verses. Translation, and we have certainly beautified the nearest heaven with lamps and have made them what is thrown at the devils and have prepared for them the punishment of the blaze. To sum up the three verses, Quran said God decorated the sky with planets. These planets are lamps, and they are used to throw the demons, protecting the sky against espionage. Quran author did not know the difference between a planet, a star and a meteor. He did not know that the stars are different from planets, and that meteors are also different. His explanation for meteors was insane, defending the sky against spying demons. For Quran, planets are the same as meteors. But if the Quran author thought that planets are just lamps to decorate the sky and be thrown at jinn and devils, definitely he would think that they are lit and fueled by some source. Of course, he never knew that planets are not producing light themselves, and he never knew that they are different from the stars, but he mentioned what he thought about their source of energy. Translation, the example of Allah's light is like a niche within which is a lantern. The lantern is within glass. The glass is like a planet made of pearls. This planet is lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree. He likened glowing Allah to a pearly planet. This planet is lit by oil from a tree of olive. A planet lit by an olive oil. By a tree of olive. Quran author truly though the stars and planets are lamps that are lit by an olive oil. That is not a metaphor. There is nothing in the Quran mentioning otherwise. All verses about planets conform to this mistaken belief. And because they are lamps, they can be classified according to Quran, pearly ones, planets made of pearls so they are clear, and non-pearly, hazy ones. Allah's light is like the pearly ones, not like the non-pearly which are hazy. Islamic priesthood establishment camouflages this by a last-minute interpretation. We should understand one important thing. Formal Arabic now in every Arab country is learnt in schools and not at homes, just like English is taught there. The mother tongue, the native tongue, is what we call Darija, a colloquial language derived from formal Arabic, and it is different in every country. So, if one ever understood Quran, then it is the early Arabs living in the 1st and 2nd centuries after Islam, and not the last-minute interpreters we encounter these days, who try to camouflage the Quranic mistakes taking advantage of people's lack of understanding many words and expressions of ancient Arabic.